Now, just before I start this video, I want to show you my co-host who's just joined me. There you go. Can you see her? There you go. She's deigned to show me her presence. She's on the arm. She's actually on the arm of the sofa, like a throw. Never mind. Right. So that's Lily anyway. Right. Hi, guys. And welcome to Dan's Haunted Cottage. Of course it's Dan's Haunted Cottage. Who else would it be? Well, as I said before, you never know with my family. One of the kids could take over and take control, and, you know, I'm sure they would love to do it. As they are budding YouTubers themselves. I'm trying to get that straight now. What have I done? I've made a complete mess of everything. Let me just... Whoa. Yep, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Back in a sec. Well, hello again. Just averted to disaster. The actual... The tripod that the camera's on is actually broken. As you can see, it's wobbling about sort of manically at the minute. It's due to fall any second, so I've kind of got one hand on it whilst I'm balancing it, and the legs come off. The legs come off the actual what do you call it? The bolt that holds on the. Oh, do you know what? The whole thing's falling apart, and it's a fairly new thing. But you know what? That'll teach me to buy stuff from cheap distributors from China for mere pennies. But that's me tight, I guess. Well, you know what? I haven't even had... Well, yeah, I have had my money's worth out of it. I think I've used it twice. So, nearly new. Anyway, so if anybody wants to buy a sort of nearly new, slightly damaged tripod for a camera out there, it's going cheap. Very cheap. Right, anyway, so hi guys. As I say, I've got my show host and co-host to my right-hand side there. Got Lily, and just chilling. Want to do a little bit of an update, really. So, as I said, Kez went in for her MOT. I think I told you all about that. She has passed it now. She's got a new ticket on her, so that's going to do us good, do us proud for another year. Everything that was on it, even advisories, have been done. So I'm hoping that next year she should just sail through, or if not, there should be just kind of minor things. Saying that, it's me in it, and it's a van, so there's bound to be tons to do, I'm sure. So that's it as far as Kez is concerned. As for investigations, now, after a lot of toing and throwing and deliberating and chatting on phones and trying to make arrangements and organisations to get a Halloween special out, what we've managed to do, or what Adam's managed to do really, is he's managed to swing it so that we can, which is, it's really, you know, it's a really unusual thing that he's managed to get us back into the same property, so we can now get back into the same property and do the investigation, or at least do the parts of the investigation that we lost on video last time. Only this time we'll be making darn sure that we come away with video. I'll be checking, double checking, treble checking, and then getting everybody else to do exactly the same as and when we do it, because it's made me a little bit paranoid now as to, you know, as to films and filming and video. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're doing that this week. We're going back to Hull again. It is a long journey for me. It's kind of, I think it works out about 4 hours there, 4 hours back. So it's an 8-hour day driving. But you know, if you want to get the footage and you want to get real good haunted properties, or allegedly haunted properties, that come with sort of some background and some history, and come with activity that's gone there before, then you need to travel. You know, we can all do investigations on our doorsteps, but you know, and some of them are great. I'm not saying that they aren't, but if you want something that's sort of bona fide and not guaranteed, but as near to guaranteed as possible, then you have to go and travel, and it does cost money, unfortunately. But hey, that's neither here nor there. We're really happy and overjoyed to get back in there. So there will not be a live, and there won't be a live because I am the nard up all of the pros and cons, and it seems, thinking about it, I'm guessing if we do a live, we would need to do it sort of around about 10 o'clock at night start, and we can't anyway because it's a public house, and the public house doesn't close till 11, so then we've got to wait for the sort of, you know, the punters, as it were. We've got to wait for the patrons to leave, and that could be anything up to half an hour to an hour, so then you're looking at midnight by the time you set up 12:30. And if we were to do a live, well, A, it wouldn't be on Halloween Eve, or it wouldn't be on Halloween rather, it'd be just on. It would go through into the early hours of All Souls morning, which is really when you want to be doing it. But it's a Wednesday, and most people are, in all probability, going to work the next day. So I'm sure that they don't want to be sitting up for 3 or 4 hours, 5 hours even, watching us potter about an allegedly haunted pub, stumbling in the dark, and then having to get up and go, or get up, they'd already be up, but having to get ready and then go to work that morning. And as we say, couple that with also moving people out of the pub on time so we can get a reasonably early start. Even if we started at 10, it would still be too late, because by the time it went live, it would be 10:30, and I don't think it would work. I think if it were a weekend thing, then possibly it would. People obviously off and what have you. So what we're doing is we are refilming the parts that we lost. Obviously, we can't replicate them, so there's going to be different results every time. So we're going to do that and hopefully get some activity via that. So there will be a Halloween special. A lot of travelling, as I say, a lot of time consuming. But luckily, the lads will pull together, and we're going to be out there doing it. There's only one of us that can't make it, but everybody else can do it. So that's good. I think that's about it, really. As I say, yeah, that's that. The investigation is online. Online, I mean, it's on target. So I leave tomorrow to record that and to film that. Hopefully, I can get there early enough to get some exterior shots, because last time we got there it was pitch black, and I think it probably will be tomorrow. So we might do some lighting. Anyway, it remains to be seen what happens. But we get what we get now, and hopefully, as I say, we'll get some sort of activities like we did last time, and it will be processable and we can use it. So that's that, really. That noise you hear in the background is Willow. She's got her iPad on Hey Dougie or something, so she's turned that down. So that's it, really. Do you want to come and say hello, Willow? So Willow's going to come and say hello. No, you got to do it now, because otherwise we're going to not 1 minute, okay. Not half an hour. Oh, thanks. Okay, you just told everybody that. So everybody now out there on YouTube knows that you need to go to the toilet. That's brilliant, isn't it? Right, are you all right there? Yeah? No, I'm not saying about the disaster today. I could do, I suppose. It's not really a lot, really. Hazel set fire to the house, and I had to put it out. Well, when I say set fire to the house, she left a plate, Fox's. It was. Do you know what the biggest disaster was? It was Fox's Thomas the Tank Engine plate, and it was shaped like an engine. So he wasn't very happy when she done it. But I think he enjoyed the show. He enjoyed He was sitting there eating his sandwich, munching away. Yeah, munching away while I was.
Mummy said noodles.
Well, it looked like a sandwich to me. But that might be more to do with Mummy's cooking than it is the food.
Noodle sandwich.
Noodle sandwich. Let's go with that. But he was eating something anyway, and he was sitting there munching away. It could have been an audience member, while I sort of dived in and threw myself on the flames, put them out. Obviously, saved my family in the house first, and then worry about the burns that I suffered afterwards. But I didn't have any burns, to be honest, because I put it out with a towel. It was a little fire, really. But it's like people have a drink, isn't it? Every pint they have, the fire gets bigger and it becomes more ferocious. But no, it's tiny. I'll be honest with you, it was tiny. So if you ever meet me and I try and get carried away and start boasting about how big the fire was, now put it out with my bare hands, you'll say, no, Dan, that's not necessarily true, is it? You completely lied, because you told us on YouTube that you put it out with a towel, which is exactly what I did.
It is true. He did put it out with a towel.
I did put it out with a towel.
You told me.
Unfortunately, Hazel was wearing the towel at the time, so I had to pick her up and throw her and the towel onto the naked flames. But no, it was all right. That's not true. Thanks, Willow. Grass. So that's not true, apparently. But yeah, so that was it. That was a little bit of adventure today, a little bit of excitement in our lives, and probably all the excitement I'll get now for the rest of the week. Unless, of course, that house comes up trumps tomorrow, which I'm hoping it will. So, yeah, so now Fox thinks that Daddy's a fireman. I don't know where he got that from. and he thinks Mummy's inept. So, yeah, all good.
Toasted pumpkin seed.
What?
I made toasted pumpkin seeds.
Show again.
I made toasted pumpkin seeds. So it's taken me ages to get all the pumpkins out of the seeds. They're not for you. To make this many. This many. It's very labour intensive. Try them. They're hot. I think they're nice.
Oh, they're actually really nice, guys.
Don't throw your pumpkin seeds away. Make toasted pumpkin seeds.
Make toasted
They're
pumpkin
really
seed.
good.
Really good, apparently. Willow, why are you grinning like a lunatic?
Because she wants all my seeds.
Right, okay. So,
Put them to
they are nice, actually. Very,
Salty.
bit like popcorn in this respect that they get caught in your teeth and stuff.
Except for
But yeah, they're quite good. So, so that was it really. So yeah, that's an update on as to what we're doing, what's happening. So it's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Willow. Say goodbye.
Bye.
You want to say goodbye, Hazel?
Bye.
Right, that's as good as it gets to Hazel. She's got a mouthful of pumpkin seeds.
The pumpkin seed says bye.
A pumpkin seed says bye. Okay, and Lily. Goodbye. Oh, Lily. Okay, Lily. That's good. Right. So speak to you later, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Take it easy now. Bye.